in 2027 election, Northerners will not vote for Tinubu if such and so happens. Shettima has said this. I don't think it's only the Northerners that do not want to vote for Tinubu. I think even the East and the West do not want to vote for Tinubu. I'm sure the South do not want to vote for him. At this period, I don't think anybody will, even if there is an election tomorrow, I don't think people would want to vote for him. So now the Northerners have said that if so and so, for so and so reasons, this continues to happen, for so and so reasons this happens, they won't vote for him. Presently, there's a lot of issue facing Nigeria now and facing Tinubu. So the way he's going to handle this decision will determine his 2027 election and how it's going to be. It's still a long time to go. We still have 2 more years, and it's still a long time for him to make remedy and make changes and make good impact, But that so the way he's going to handle these changes is what will determine his votes. What will determine the vote of people for him, if they will be voting for him or they will not be voting for him. Now by 2027 we shall know. Now welcome to today's news, and this is the news. The popular saying one good turn deserves another will not apply for the President Bola Tinubu led government come 2027. While many Nigerians continues to wail in anguish over the danger, hardship and hunger biting them, the Arewa Youth Consultative Forum says it has only one problem with the Tinubu-led administration. Just one problem. Out of all the problem in this country, just one problem. And he said that problem is insecurity. The Arewa Youth have stated that this particular problem alone can cost the Tinubu the presidency in 2027. According to the group, President Tinubu may not secure national support in 2027 if the insecurity situation in the region continues. National President of the Forum, Shettima, made this known during an interview with Punch. Said Tinubu 2027, he acknowledged that the challenges confronting Nigeria predated the Tinubu-led administration, but insisted that the way the president handles these issues will determine if the North will support his re-election in 2027. His words are, as the 2027 election approach, sentiment in the North is likely to be influenced by the administration's performance in addressing critical issues. If the Tinubu administration fails to ameliorate rising insecurity and fulfilling its promises of inclusive governance, voter sentiment may shift towards a candidate more aligned with Northern aspiration. However, the prospect of a definitive change in the voting patterns remains contingent upon the broader political landscape, including the roles of other regions and parties in the electoral process. Said when considering the North's response to the current administration, it's essential to contextualize these reactions against the backdrop of previous leadership, notably that of former President Muhammadu Buhari. As a northern leader, Buhari's tenure saw a rise in insecurity, including widespread banditry and insurgency. Now, many northern Nigerians tolerated these issues due to perceived regional loyalty and the expectation of better outcomes. The enduring reality is that the challenges facing the North are not exclusively tied to the origin of leadership. Instead, they result from systematic failures that have plagued Nigerian governance framework for decades. They said while the Tinubu administration faces scrutiny, it's important to recognize that many of the North's issues exist before his leadership. And yes, many of the northern issues have existed before his leadership. But it's so surprising, or it's so strange, that they feel like the only problem that they are facing is insecurity. Like, are they not hungry, or do they not eat? Do they not buy fuel, or are they not using fuel in their state? Like, there are some questions that need to be asked. That need to be asked Northerners to know if truly we should consider them a serious group Because how do they say insecurity is the only problem that will determine if Tinubu will be re-elected in 2027 or not? So let's say Tinubu solves the insecurity issue, the problems in the north, and ignore all other significant changes he ought to make in other aspects. So they are trying to say that they will put their 10 fingers or all their fingers and vote for him in the 20 and re-elect him in the 2027 election. Now, in all now, as we actually call for a change as citizens, we also need to watch ourselves and ask, and we need to also change our own selves too. How do we say that insecurity is the only problem or critical issue that they are facing as nothing else? Whereas the insecurity issue has started long before Tinubu, even while the Muhammad Buhari's administration. But they kept quiet to be it because they wanted to be loyal. Because it's the same nothing now, nothing now. So they wanted to be loyal to him. But now they feel like they can't keep quiet to it anymore. These people, however, shows that they are not serious and they really don't know what they want. If they are really serious about what they want and they really need what they want, irrespective of the administration, they won't even keep quiet. Even it is the Buhari's administration that should favor them. But that is another angle that tells us that tribalism will not pay us going forward. In the change that we need to remove tribalism from it and vote for the right person or choose the right person. Always putting tribalism, thinking that okay, North president we favor North people, or South president we favor the South people, or the West president we favor the people from the West, or the East president we favor the people from the East. Is a lie. It will actually take us backward. Thinking is going to take us forward. No. What we need right now is to remove tribalism from the plate and put significant or put some certain changes in place. Make some certain decisions that will make some certain changes that will help everybody, and not just a certain tribe, or not just a certain tribe, because you are trying to prove tribalism. Now this is a real evidence that tribalism has failed us, and over the years it will continue to fail us in this country. Now if we do not put tribalism aside and work with our leaders and see each other and see this country as a country that needs leaders and followers, not leaders and tribalist followers, or tribalist leaders and tribalist followers. No. If we are not ready to take ourselves serious and take the changes that we demand for, we are not ready to take them serious, then the government or the federal government will continue to joke at us. Now the federal government will continue to play lies at us, continue to play mind games on the citizen. Now I do not believe that we need a northern president or a president from the east or from the west. We just need an individual of change, an agent of change that will change Nigeria for good. I mean, look at other countries that we started before. Look at other countries that we were higher than before. Those countries have gone far ahead of us and they have left us behind. We have gone backwards because of what? Because of tribalism. All in the name of tribalism. This is where we are right now. Instead of Nigerians to vote for the right person, they included tribalism into it. Now I just hope this is a lesson, and going forward into the next election, we will vote for the right candidate and not the person that we feel that okay, he is from the same tribe as us, or we are the same tribe.